quit our job, buy a boat, cruise full-time. It was our 5-year plan. But when James quit his job at the beginning of 2017, sooner than we had originally planned, we decided not to wait. We immediately began to prepare our home to be a full-time vacation rental. We spent months giving it a full remodel. That summer, we rented out the house during the high vacation season for the income. I was pregnant. We were not ready to move onto a boat quite yet. We spent the summer living in our 18-foot trailer, us and our Great Dane Chief. Although it did help prepare us for living in close quarters on a boat, we quickly learned we needed a little more space. Moving back into the house after the high vacation season, we finished selling and purging nearly everything we owned. We prepared for baby Olivia's arrival. We looked at a variety of boats in the Pacific Northwest, but found the prices on the East Coast drastically lower. Shortly after Olivia was born in February, we started making offers on boats from Connecticut to Florida and even Texas. We loved the layout and safety of the Endeavor 40. Although a center cockpit was not our first choice, the layout couldn't be beat for a family of 5. We offered $40,000 on an Endeavor 40 in Punta Gorda. Its list price had just been lowered to $46,000. Our offer was accepted, and James flew down the next week for the sea trial and survey. James found numerous systems in need of work, but the sellers were unwilling to budge on their price. We decided to move forward regardless and closed on the boat a month later. By June of 2018, the house was finally ready to rent full-time. Our remaining possessions were packed in the truck, and we started the long drive from Oregon to Florida. Our first stop was a send-off party by family in Montana. Continuing on the way, we also stopped by our vacation rental property in Arizona, spent time with family in Texas, and visited friends in Florida. Then finally, at the end of June, we arrived in Punta Gorda and headed straight for the boatyard, where the boat was waiting on the hard.
We were being led down a certain path, and for better or worse, this is where we're at.
Here.
No going potty on the boat. We will not potty on the boat until it's in the water. You got it? Don't use the toilets.
Where are we gonna go potty then?
I'm thinking maybe we should duct tape the toilets.
We're going to the boat. We're going to the boat. We're going to the boat.
You know, every toy that you own in the world is behind you in this vehicle.
Wait, is that true? Yeah. Oh my word, you're right.
Look at these gray palm trees.
Oh my word! You're right. Palm trees. Palm trees.
The boat on the bottom of
Yep, I know.
Wait, what is it gonna be? What is the name gonna be? Ooh, that's everything.
I don't think he ever took the for sale signs off of it, which is odd. So, you know how the broker is supposed to come here and put the 90-day tag on it? I'll bet you he never did.
That one.
And
Over here, guys.
the wheel,
Got a blue sign on it.
the binnacle's still covered. Everything looks good so far. Wow, it's dusty on the outside. For you. All right, so
That is the
yeah, this is our boat. This one right here. What do you think?
I know.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Will that do?
All right, let's check out some of the work they did first thing. So we had some delamination in the rudder repaired, and this looks exactly as I would expect it to, for the most part.
Okay, a minute.
Sanded it down, filled the holes, or filled the cracks, injected a bunch of epoxy hardener in it. I'm not sure how I like seeing that little bit of fiberglass over the top, but see, there's just, maybe that's okay. It just feels a little soft. Somebody's asking us if we're the ones that bought this boat. Yeah, and there was especially a bunch of delamination points over here, which they ground out and filled with hardener. They also ended up replacing the zincs, and we're not going up the ladder quite yet, guys. Replaced the zincs, took the prop off.
Move it really fast and then move the boat.
Yeah, it does.
But only when you
And they
drive
redid the
Why is
cutlass
the chain
bearing.
right
So
Is this chain right here so the boat?
What are you looking at?
that had a bunch of movement in it before, and it feels pretty tight now.
Mommy,
Awesome.
can we recycle this?
Looks like they did a pretty good job.
That should be recycled, right? Do you want to go up the ladder?
All right. Well,
To get to the top, you wait right there, okay?
Okay.
Walk where you're going, not behind you.
Do it.
no, one at a time.
You want someone falling.
Oh yeah, you're right. Then someone will fall
Alright.
on top of me and I'll get really
Yeah.
hurt. I get it. That's why you only do one person. Did you know this ladder's kind of folded because
Okay.
it was too big?
Just listen.
Hey. Oh, I won't. Yeah, let's
Here she is. What do you guys think so far?
Nice. I love it.
I like the
Yeah?
steering wheel. It's huge.
I can see.
The helm. It's called the helm.
Oh my
Nice.
Oh my fishing boat.
Oh, I know what that is.
spot the fish. You see that, Daddy? He found his fish
Yeah,
spot.
And then I was
that's right.
pull my fish like over here and cut them off and stuff. Trying to.
But you might want a cutting board first. Oh, don't forget to stab him. Don't forget to stab it.
Ow!
Oh.
What do you think, babe? Is it?
Yeah.
The wood's pretty nice, huh?
He was talking about this could use some cosmetic touch-ups, but
Yeah, the deck needs painted and polished. And then you can see, you know, there's some attempts, some kind of not real great attempts at repairs in there. Need to be sanded down and done right.
William, what happened?
That rain, that right there.
Oh no.
Mommy,
You're gonna have to learn to avoid that.
Mommy,
Yeah?
can I go inside? Can you open it?
Let's go
Yep.
inside.
All right.
This is hot. Mom, don't touch that or that. That is very hot.
Mommy's gonna go look really quick before I go get the baby, okay?
No, let me go in
Wow.
What do you think?
Big?
It's bigger than you. Is it bigger than you thought?
Look at
I
those
don't-
pillows.
Hard to say, right?
It's hard to say.
Mom, those are nice pillows.
All right, let's get some air movement in here first off.
It
Man,
wasn't as tall as I thought.
Oh, smells like sea.
it is hot in here.
You're right.
Oh, look.
A little bit of air makes a big difference. All right, guys.
The bathroom. I
It's
know
actually
that.
both ours. That's
Yep,
our side.
so we'll
that's
put-
Yep, that's
We'll
both
split
your
it right
room.
here. And
Yeah,
William's
like a
over
giant-
here. And William's over here.
Aw.
What, you want it the other way?
I want.
Yeah, I want a window.
No, I want to keep it like this.
You both have a
We
window.
both have a window.
And look, you even have your own bathroom.
We do.
Who put that there?
That's a generator.
I
We'll
put it on my side. Oh yeah.
we'll figure out where to put that later. If we keep it. All right. There's two entrances to the bathroom. See, you got one there too. And look, there's a plug in the floor for when you go shower. You own the blanket that they've got back there? That's funny. What do you think, babe? First impressions of our new bedroom. Think you can sleep there? I think we can both sleep there.
That is huge. I
It's
want
pretty
it.
big.
I want
All right, more air.
off here. I didn't know
Yeah, and then here's our bathroom in here.
We have no power, right? So we're plugged
Yeah,
in.
the power's it's not plugged into shore power. The batteries, the whole panel should be off. Check. Yeah, off and off. Perfect. All right, let's. I wonder where the canvas for the Bimini is. Hey, babe. You notice that they got the ladder tied off, and that's a really good idea. They're excited that we see. This is what I was talking about right here. The one Endeavor plaque is like, I don't even know if it's salvageable. I think that's made out of brass. So what do you think? Pretty rough.
What do you think?
Yes.
About the boat.
All right.
Is it doable?
It's doable.
So we're gonna show
Kids' room isn't too small.
There's definitely some storage that was smaller than I expected, and some storage that was bigger than I expected.
What was smaller?
The kitchen's smaller. The storage in the kitchen's smaller. Like the under the stair storage area is smaller than I thought. I was gonna build that in and put my KitchenAid in that, and I'm not sure it'll fit. The fridge is smaller than I thought. The stove is bigger than I thought. The sink is bigger than I thought. The cabinet and drawers in our room are way deeper than I thought.
Okay.
Our bathroom has a little less storage than I thought it did, but it still has a ton of storage. I just knew it had a ton.
Yeah.
And
What about?
I didn't look super close at absolutely every area. So
It looks what?
I didn't look super close at absolutely every area. It was.
What do you think of the cockpit and the deck? Like size-wise, the cockpit.
It's more comfortable than I expected. Like it's a better size than I expected.
So I did a good job picking out a boat without you.
You did a good job picking out a boat without me.
The electrical issues kind of concerns me. I hope it's not.
So it was working all fine when you were there, right?
Yeah, but I didn't see them hook it up. I may be staying at that dry storage for a little while.
I'd rather not.
You'd rather be in the water.
I'd much rather be in the water.
Alright. There's no reason we can't put it in the water once we get the rudder issue fixed, but the more I
don't want to rush it into the water.
The more I look at the rudder, I think that they did not do a good job at all. They did a great job, it looks like, on the cutlass bearing. Although I think I'll move the zinc a little bit forward, but I do not like the way that rudder looks. It was obviously careless.
Hi guys, how have you been doing today? Today is, what day is it? Friday. It's been a great day. Maybe after I get out of this bed. And tomorrow we're going to sleep on the boat.
Are you excited to sleep on the boat tomorrow, Jules?
Yes.
Are you excited for Monday when we put her in the water?
Yeah, it's going to be really fun, but why do people call boats first? Really, why?
Are you asking me or everybody in internet land?
Here we go. Going on the crane. Been waiting here forever. They're messing around with the crane for a good hour and a half. We got lots of time though. We gotta wait for high tide to actually leave this place anyway. They'll back that thing up over the top of it. This is why we had to take the radar dome down, because up there where it says marine travel lift on the white, the dome maybe only had 1/10 of an inch of clearance, and we were nervous about it crushing the radar dome, so we just took it down. There he goes, he's lowering the hydraulics. man. All right. So we're trying to decide what to do here, and I think we're gonna haul the boat back out. So here it sits here at the dock. It was sitting over there on the straps, and typically what we do is it's sitting there on the straps before they let it go. I check everything that goes through the hull and check everything for leaks, and there were some things, some through holes that were rebuilt, and lo and behold, one of the ones that was not rebuilt, which I'll show you here, is leaking, and it's not leaking much. You know, some people, if they were going to be a marina dweller, might just leave it alone and not worry about it, but the cheapest time to fix it's now. They're only going to charge me $100 to haul it back out and fix it. And that right there, which is a transducer hole and no longer used, is just barely leaking. And although now it's kind of stopped since I've been in the water, I don't know, maybe I'm being way too picky, but I figure they're only charging me $100 to do a short haul, which means I'm just going to sit there on the straps right in front of the boat launch and fix it while it's sitting there, and it won't take much at all. At first I thought it was this that was leaking, and that made me really nervous because that would be take the block off, rebed it. I could be stuck here for weeks. I better get back up top and help them haul the boat out again, I guess. Removing just a little sandpaper action. Well, we're ready to go back in. There was the problem through hole. Took the sleeve out, pounded it out with a hammer, stuck it back in, threaded it down, put the plug in. I learned something and got it fixed. $40 for the repair, $100 for the haul out. Hi. You having fun? Yeah. No, buddy, I can't stop the boat. Because we got to get there before right at high tide so we can get out of the inland waterways here. So come in the cockpit and start rolling out the head sail on the port side. Our wind is coming across the starboard bow. So go ahead.
The halyards to put it back in, right? Not the halyards,
the furling line, yep.
Furling
You'll
line.
pull it to put it back in, exactly. It'll just, the sheets will take it out.
Mom, can I move my
Should go out pretty easy.
Mom, can I move my fishing boat to over there?
Yeah, go
buddy.
knock yourself out.
Careful with the
No, that one on your right stays completely loose or you're not gonna go anywhere with it. Here, I got that. It's only been what, 3 years since you sailed? No, not counting the Catalina. Pull her out. Keep going. It's the you got to go grab the roller furling line because it's so screwy. It's jammed up there. Just loosen it up. And that's why you're getting resistance. Oh, well, that'll do it. I don't know where exactly I'm supposed to be. I feel like I should be more to the right. It said to favor the left side of the lake, but I'm really favoring it. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go ahead and get center. I don't want to get stuck on the mud. You guys having fun? No.
Starboard line, just so we don't.
No, yeah, okay.
So it doesn't tangle at all.
I'll grab it.
Grab it here.
There we go.
Here it comes.
Sails are going up.
So what happened when we got to the lock?
I have no idea, but I can't shut the engine off. So when I pull the choke out, or whatever you call it, it feels really loose, like I'm not pulling on anything. I think a cable must have broke off inside the panel. So I'm taking it apart. See if I can figure it out. What I'm seeing is that I don't think anything's wrong with this. I think that it probably came loose in the engine room. It's broken off down at the on the engine, so the cable it came apart. So I think I figured out how to just grab it with a pair of pliers and pull on it, and we'll leave the engine running for the next few hours until whatever. We got lots of gas. Happy that we went to the gas station and got an extra bit of diesel, and we have plenty. We could run all day, so we'll just leave it running so that I only have to shut that off once, because it's going to be kind of steamy on my arms.
Ready for the boat elevator?
Yeah! Yeah!
Is it going to be like Minecraft? Water lifting up?
Yeah! Yeah! Or maybe in Moana, like when the ocean lifts up.
Okay.
Man, we're gonna go in!
Pulling the chain, waiting for the lock to open, and for the light to go green. That's right, we're in the lock. So we've wrapped around the horns, but not supposed to tie off. And we're all ready to go. There's bees swarming around us, which is super fun. The water is lowering. There we go, the water's going out of the lock. You can feel us moving downward. Very gradual, very slow. It takes a few minutes. Alright, looks like the water's about level. So in a minute here we're gonna pull the chain again. We're just checking all of our tide levels, make sure we know what's going on before we go through. Definitely picking up.
Here we go. Drive. Yeah, it's really rushing in.
Definitely.
Why it's such a big deal.
We left the locks and headed across Charlotte Harbor. We arrived safely at Fisherman's Village Marina with a big thunderstorm on our tail, which became a daily occurrence in the hot summer on the Gulf. Tune in next time as we spend the summer preparing the boat for extended cruising.
Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below.